We are live. What is going on, everyone? Let's get it. Huge win, 2-0, arguably biggest game of the season. This was just huge, 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 huge. It was looking rough in the beginning. Started off slow. Kind of looked lethargic out there. Kind of didn't look like the Lakers that we know and love. But we bounced back. We got it. Dominated the second half, which was massive, and walked away with this win, which is what's important, right? Doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish. And the Lakers finished with the win, putting us over 500. Not only that, gave us some breathing room, gave us some wiggle room. Now we are in sole control over the seventh seed, right? So now it's just doing our part, doing our job. Now I said, and I still believe this, that the Lakers win this game, we go at least 6-1 during this last 7 games. I still believe that. Our next 2 games we should win. You got the Rockets and you got the Jazz, and then I think at worst we split the two Clippers and Clippers and Suns game. There we go. So hopefully we at least split those 2 games. I'd love to go 7-0. If we go 7-0, I really think we might get the 6th seed. I really do. But game at a time, step at a time. This was massive. That AD injury scared the life out of me, and I'm sure all of you. We'll see how he is tomorrow, right? Because adrenaline, all that stuff kicking in. We'll see if he's going to be able to pick it back up for the game on Sunday. But speaking of Anthony Davis, absolute monster game, 15 of 26 from the field. He was 17 rebounds. He also had 8 offensive rebounds. So he was putting in work, gave us 38 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal. He is the league leader in 30 and 15 games and 35 and 15 games, which he just added another one to his resume. You had Reeves with 15 points, came up big. D'Angelo Russell with 12 points and 10 assists. He was out there showing the playmaking. Beasley, he only played 10 minutes, but in 10 minutes got 9 points, 3 of 4 from 3. Can't really complain too much about a game like this, but I would have liked to, maybe give him a little more burn. See if he could kind of continue that hot streak. Because like I said, we need his confidence up. We need him playing the best brand of basketball that we can get. That would be massive for us come playoffs. But again, everyone pitched in. Dennis Schroeder had 11 points, 6 assists, and 2 steals. But that dude defensively, he deserves a ton of credit. Dennis the Menace was a menace today. He really, really was just great defensively. But got to give Darvin Ham credit too, right? So many people are hard on Darvin Ham when we lose games and stuff like that. Got to give him credit. He stuck with guys, made the adjustments, made the changes, and we were able to get the win. LeBron only played 32 minutes, which was good. Jared Vanderbilt was doing some damage today. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. But on top of that, he also did really good defensively against Ant-Man, right? Ant-Man was struggling. Some of it maybe was the illness. I don't know. But at some point, you got to give some credit to the defense, which I thought the defense really picked up. But that being said, I'm going to dive into the chat here real quick. We got to celebrate. Got the Bacardi here. $25 super chat or $25 in accumulative super chats. I'll take a shot. Got the shot glass here, all that stuff. So I figured why not? This will be the last time I do this until we make the playoffs because, again, I don't want to develop a drinking problem. Just want to have some fun. This was huge. Finally got over 500. Won arguably the biggest game of the season. In my opinion, probably the biggest game the rest of the way, unless, we have to beat the Clippers or something to get the 6th seed. Then that game might really pick it up. But again, $25 in either accumulative super chats or if you want to just buy me a shot, $25. I know that sounds like a lot for a shot, but if I did it for like $10, somebody gives me $100 and now I'm trashed. I still need to do the stream. So anyway, diving into it, we do have a couple super chats to start us off. Johnny coming in hot with $2 super chat. Really appreciate that. AD's heart and passion shouldn't be questioned. Facts. Look, I mean, that would have been an excellent excuse for him to bounce back. But to bounce out. I mean, but instead he bounced back and got us the win and just in dominant fashion. And that really changed the tie, right? Because the Timberwolves kind of didn't know what to do. The Lakers were kind of scrambling. Winning Gabriel went to go foul and ended up, stealing the ball. And then that led to more score. Like it changed the landscape of this game massively. I don't want AD getting hurt in order to do that every game, but no, take what we can get. But again, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully he's okay tomorrow. It's one thing to play through it. During a game while you got your adrenaline going, blood flowing, all that stuff. It's another when, you actually have to sit at home, rest up, all that stuff. But what's the world coming in? How with the $20 super chat? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I might have my tinfoil cap on, but with illness in Minnesota, I feel like the Wolves players played this game so they could infect the Lakers players. Remember Rudy Gobert touching the mics before the shutdown. Dude, I saw some people throwing that out there too earlier. I mean, hey, look, I'm with you. I'm somebody that really likes to jump on the tinfoil hat train. I mean, it very well could be. Hopefully, the Lakers don't get a strain of illnesses coming up because that would be rough. That would be very rough. But hey, we got the win. Hopefully, guys, go in that locker room, spray Lysol, whatever, do whatever you have to. Keep the bugs away, and let's go get this win because now we have the Rockets and the Jazz. Both games should be very winnable games. Both games are something that the Lakers should pull out. It was really good, and I'm very thankful for this Lakers win. We needed it. But again, what's the world coming to? Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And then one more super chat here from Johnny, coming in hot again with $2 super chat. Really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Rui so strong. He clamped up Rudy and Cat stunned. Dude, Rui was doing really good holding his own. But that's what I've talked about, right? I've talked about how Rui's not good defensively against quicker. If he had to guard McDaniels all game, he would have gotten cooked, right? Because he's not a lateral quickness type guy. He's very sturdy, very strong, very physical. He's more Aaron Gordon than Mikal Bridges, right? And so his ability to just, lower down, you're not moving him. He's sturdy. He's strong, right? So he was able to just muscle and did an excellent job. I loved it. Defensively, we really picked it up in that second half. Really picked it up. Dennis deserves it. AD was great. We looked rough. And LeBron had a rough game today. Look, not really worried about LeBron. He looked like he was kind of coasting out there. I mentioned that earlier. I mean, he still gave us 18, 6, and 10. But he didn't look like himself in this game. But regardless, great team win, great team effort. And I expect LeBron to bounce back. We're going to need him going forward. But again, I really, really appreciate that. Thank you for the super chats. I mean, that's $24. That's close enough. Let's start this thing right? I got a $20 super chat and then two $4 or two $2 super chats from Johnny. That's close enough to 25. Plus, why not? Let's down the hatch. Yeah, gotta pour it off camera so the stream doesn't get taken down. But cheers, everyone. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's start this off right. Start the stream off right. Again, $25 super chat buys me a shot, or $25 in a cumulative. Let's celebrate. We're over 500. Got arguably the biggest win of the season, and now we control the 7th seed. So just got to do our job the rest of the way. But also, in the meantime, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button too. We got a bunch of you in this live stream, which I love to see. But diving into the regular chat, what is going on, Josh? Appreciate your biggest win of the season. This very well might be. Very well might be. This is huge. This is massive. Vincent, yes, let's go. I love it. AD clutched up by getting injured, right? I mean, again, I don't want AD having to get injured to change momentum and for us to win games. But hey, take what we can get. I'll absolutely take what we can get. Lakers finally over 500. It is such a beautiful thing. Seriously, it was such a beautiful thing. AD is the MVP. Fact. AD was he was great. Letting us get momentum. Yes, AD. I love it. AD is pretty good at basketball. Yeah, I mean, you could say that, right? He is. He's pretty good at basketball. Defense wins games. Facts. and we have an excellent defense. I mean, we really clamped up in that second half. Everybody chipped in. Really, again, we're the best team at drawing fouls, or second best team, whatever, at drawing fouls, and we're the best team at playing defense without fouling, right? And that was on display today. Just absolutely beautiful across the board. I love to see it. And Jeremy coming in out the $5 super chat towards the pot. Really appreciate that. One of the most boring 120 point plus games ever. Just outgrinded the Wolves. Fantastic third quarter, second half. A huge win above 500. Now, yippee. Yeah, hey, I mean, and you knew this game was going to be a grind game, right? The Timberwolves with their length and just size and stuff. That's the games that they play, right? That gritty grind type of game. We did good, for playing a team that is just bigger than us and just long and lengthy. And they've been very good lately, right? I mean, they should have beaten the Suns the other day. Luckily, that came through clutch for us too. But, I mean, they should have beaten the Suns. Regardless, glad we got this win. That was massive, 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 massive. But, yeah, hey, look, I'll take whatever. Grind wins. The rock throwing games, right, that people like to call it, right? These are those kind of games, those grindy playoff style games on the road. We've been a very good road team, which is going to be very good for the playoffs. For us to come into Minnesota, they need to win this game as badly as we do. And we go off to a terrible start. We're down 10 at halftime. We could have easily packed it in, and instead we walked away with the W. So I love to see it. Love to see it. AD spewing Black Mamba venom tonight. I haven't felt this inspired as a Laker fan since Kobe. Hope his injury isn't season ending. It looked like he just tweaked his ankle. So I don't think it's season ending. If it was something major, I don't think he would have played on it. I don't think he would have been able to play on it, right? But my concern is that he misses a couple games, right? Because we can't really afford him to miss games. We got to win every game down the stretch. Although I guess you could argue if he was to miss a game, it would be the Rockets game. But we saw what happened last time. Now, this time we would have D'Lo and LeBron, so maybe that would be a little different. If AD can't play in that Rockets game, the Lakers better bring in a 10-day. Because if we lose to Houston because AD can't play and, we end up once again just getting beat because we don't have anybody in the center, that's going to be mad. That's going to be just infuriating, especially right now. We can't take any risks. We got to get this win. We got to pull through. But Kevin, coming in hot with the $5 super chat. Greatly appreciate that. Great win, Lakers Nation. Are you okay with Lonnie getting no minutes? Personally, I mean, I am. It sucks. I would like to see him get a couple minutes here and there, of course. No, he was great for us all season. But look, at the end of the day, we got to play the guys that are going to play the best, And look, I like Lonnie. I think as a vacuum scorer, I think he's great, right? Like if you just put him in and give him like 10 minutes a game, he can give you probably 9 points a game, if that. But you want defensively, you want guys out there. I mean, they didn't even really play Beasley today, and he was hot today. Like this was a game that you could have argued for him to play, 30 minutes or whatever. I'd like to see Lonnie get minutes, but he just gets too tunnel vision at times. I don't think Lonnie's ever seen a shot that he doesn't like. Defensively, he's our worst defensive player. So I am okay with it. But if you could find him, spots here and there, sure, why not? I wouldn't mind that. But again, really appreciate that, Kevin. All right, so we got $10 towards the $25 pot for another shot. What is that noise? Jeannie Bus just banned Low Top. Seriously, we need her to. Baker fans, all the way to Walmart for the new TV after realizing AD got back up. I feel that, Zach. Yeah, all of us. AD better be okay. Yes, we need him. We need him for this last stretch. Got this last stretch of games. I thought D'Lo was going to go crazy, but he played within his game, and Malik is starting to get hot. He's hitting stride at the right time, which is beautiful. That's what we need, right? Again, I would have liked to have Beasley play a couple more minutes, just to try to see if you can keep him going. If he went 0 of 2 or something like that from 3, then okay, pull him out. But if he could have knocked down 5 or 6 threes, I just think that would have been so good for his confidence. But I'm not going to complain about a win, right? It's not a complaint by any means. It's just I want to see him get right because we could really use him for the playoffs. But yeah, D'Lo, look, I said earlier in a video that like I just wanted a solid game from D'Lo. I didn't think he'd go out for 30, but I wanted him to control the game. I would have liked a little more than 41% from the field and 25% from three with 12 points. But hey, he playmate, gave us 10 assists, 2 steals. He did his part. He played with, like you said, he played within his game, which I'm totally okay with. I'll never knock him for not trying to do too much, because I would have rather that and we get the win than him trying to be a superstar and we end up dropping the game, right? So I'll take what we can get. But again, Curtis, really appreciate that. Biggest win of the year, seriously. Clippers lose, Thunder lose, Jazz lose, Lakers win. Sheesh. And we need, by like some miracle, San Antonio's still winning 44-40. If San Antonio by some miracle can beat the Warriors, please, because then we'd only be what? We'd be half a game out of the Warriors, because we have the same record. We get the tiebreaker, so we'd only be half a game out of 6th with the Rockets coming up. Oh, come on, please. Yes. Oh, see, look, you said it. Come on, complete the day. Seriously, we need it. 80 gonna sit a few games more than likely. I hope not. I do have that fear though. I really do. Shout out to Beasley. We would have been blown out if he hadn't kept us in it with his timely 3-pointers. Yeah, he started the game 3 for 3, which was massive. We needed that. So yeah, shout outs to Beasley. Bro, we got to get you at the game. Getting the post-game interview with AD, Bron, or D-Lo. Dude, I would love that one day, just to be at courtside, like interviewing people. I would love it, Curtis. I got a long road ahead of me before we get there, but you can do your part. Help me out. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. I'd greatly appreciate that. We're at 11,260, so we're climbing, steadily climbing. And look, I haven't even been doing this a year, so it's nice that we're making headway. But again, take a quick second, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button. It would mean a ton to me. You think AD is going to be okay? We'll know more tomorrow. I hope so. Hopefully it's not like that high ankle sprain, where, he's going to miss 2 or 3 weeks. That's the last thing we need. He's going to have to play through it regardless, because we have no other choice. But, hopefully he doesn't miss any games. If he was ever going to miss a stretch of games, it's probably the Rockets game, but we got to get a 10-day. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Jason, what's going on, Jason? Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Rui versus Cat was tough. Yeah, dude, he did a great job defensively. Great job. We didn't need LeBron tonight. Really hope AD is okay. I would rest him for the next game against the Rockets and Jazz, then play him against the Clippers. Yeah, we got to get a 10-day big if we're going to do that. Like, I don't mind it if we bring in, like, Cousins or somebody like that just to man the middle, because look, the Houston game, last time we played them, that was a game we absolutely could have won. If we just if I was 7 foot, I could have just stood there. We just needed somebody to just be in the middle, right? So it wasn't just a layup drill. So if that happens, then I think that we got to get a 10-day. Beasley hate needs to calm down. He's heating up. Yes, I'm with you. Look, I've been a very big defender of Beasley. Go Lakers. Yes, Alan, I'm with you. Well, great win. First half was sloppy. LeBron still not back in it. Praying AD don't have a serious injury. The MVP, in my opinion, was AD in our wing. Vando and Rui, they played great against Rudy and Cat. Yes, agreed. I'm with you, Legacy, on all of that. I'm sure AD will be all right. He knows how important it is. Dude, Dennis Schroeder was fantastic. I'm so glad Ham set TBJ. Yeah, we didn't really need him for this game. Like, he stuck with guys, which was important. Let's go, Lakers. Keep fighting. Yes, we need it. Need to keep fighting. Hey, Tyler. You're good as always. Big win tonight. Credit for that second half rotation. Kind of reminds me of playoff time. Let's get that 60. Lucas, I'm always great, always blessed. We got the win. We got all you beautiful people in this live stream talking, living our best lives. What more can you ask for? I'm making our way for the 6th seed. Yes, we got to get that 6th seed. That would be just chef kiss. Beautiful. But again, yeah, I you got to credit Ham. He did a great job today. Let's see. I wasn't scared of AD down. Used to it, right? It's kind of how it feels. Um, I hope he doesn't sit out for the Rockets game. I really don't. Let's go. Yes, got the win. Lakers defense is crazy, dude. When they're locked in, I mean, they're lights out. Junior, yes, let's go. Let's go, man. What's up? Is LeBron okay? I'm sure he is. You know, it was a rough game. You got to remember, he just came back. I mean, it's only his third game back. You know, so I think he'll be okay. And plus, they were really like throwing guys at him. And McDaniel's nickname is a seatbelt for a reason. You know, I love the resilience of this team. First half was bad, but the way we turned it around, praise goes all around. Absolutely, absolutely, I'm with you. Great game, Lakers. Yes, huge game, huge game. Let's go. Love it. We need to re-sign Dennis. It's a must. I agree. I think he wants to stay. I think we can keep him for like the biannual or taxpayer. Good rotation from Ham. This is a playoff rotation. Fantastic. Agreed. 80 went nuclear. He was amazing. I liked Rui's game tonight. Yes, absolutely. I said AD was going to kill it today. Yes, you did, Shep, and he did. Great, great game. We suffocated the Wolves. We did a really good job. Really good job. What a game! Yep, we got this. Yep. Dennis was great. Rui was great. Everyone, all around, great effort. Love to see it. Minnesota shot 39 threes, LA's 22, and they ask why we get so many free throws. Exactly. I mean, look, it's like that every game. One team is aggressive and attacks the basket and is physical and is getting a majority of their points in the paint, and these other teams just shoot 33s a game. That's just not our game. We're 26 in the league and 3-point attempts. Like, that's why all of our points, all of our game is in the mid range and in the paint. We're grinding games or we're grinding for points rather than just trying to get hot from three while other teams aren't. Like, that's just how it is. Um, so we'll see. KK, appreciate you coming in hot with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. In my opinion, we are the deepest team in the league. I appreciate the guys stay connected despite who plays. AD is unstoppable when we locked in. Dude, AD is unstoppable when he's locked in. This team is fantastic. Like, seriously, when this team buckles down and plays their game, they might be the best team in the league. In my opinion, they probably are. With AD playing the level. But I mean, look, LeBron played a rough game, and he still, we were able to get this win down 10 at halftime. Like, it's just this team is different. This is a real team, and this is a team that really feels like they have a shot. I cannot wait to see this team in the playoffs against whoever. I don't care who we play, whoever. Line them up. Let's knock them down. I'm with that. But yeah, we very well might be the deepest team in the league. Seriously. Front to back, guys. Every night, somebody else is stepping up. Every night, guys are playing big. It's a beautiful thing. It really is, KK. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Now, $10 away from another shot. So thank you. Thank you for adding to the pot. Let's see. Got to give Schroeder the game ball. Rui defense was key. Yeah, they were both fantastic. He impacted the third quarter tremendously. We're on the 7th seed. Yes, and now we have control the rest of the way. All we have to do is just keep tacking away, keep winning games, and we will have the 7th seed. So LeBron and D'Lo going to show up against the Rockets in we'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. Everyone lost tonight that is in the race with us. Yes, now we just need the Spurs, who they're down 6 now, which is rough. But what is that, 52-46? So hopefully they maybe we'll get lucky and the Spurs will will pull this out. Not holding my breath, but that would be beautiful. Dennis was on tonight. He was fantastic. You can't question AD's heart anymore. He's like that. Seriously. I mean, give the man all his flowers. He absolutely deserved it. Davis was an absolute beast. We also played great deep, without fouling much. Exactly. Which is we're the second best in the league with it. 17 now, right? Yes, we are. And we control it the rest of the way. As long as we keep winning our games, we're good. Just got to keep winning our games. I would love to just not see another L in the loss column. At worst, hopefully it's just one, and we finish the season with 39 losses, 43 wins. That'd be beautiful. Let's get that. Schroeder's defense, Vando. Wow, this team is really tough. Yeah, they do. If Spurs beat the Warriors tonight, we can get 6 seed. If we win out the rest of the games, yes, and that's key. We gotta hope for that. Or the Clippers. I actually think it's more likely that we catch the Clippers than the Warriors because the Warriors, like outside, like they have like one really tough game. They have with the Nuggets on the road. Outside of that, like all the other games are at home. Although I do believe, don't they play the Pelicans still? I think. But regardless, we gotta. I'm rooting for the Spurs right now heavily. It would be nice because that would just give us two teams to catch. And if we have the tiebreaker against the Warriors, we don't have the tiebreaker against the Clippers, so that would be huge. My heart sunk when AD went down, and the whole season flashed before my eyes as I saw our playoff hopes diminishing in an instant. I don't want anyone ever to call that man soft to get facts. I love that he picked that up because it looked nasty. I mean, that was a nasty ankle sprain, but credit. Got to give him credit. Dude, Rui was fantastic defensively. Darvin Ham absolutely deserves adjustment or credit for his adjustments and just sticking with guys. People are so critical in losses over him, right? You got to give him his flowers, right? We can't just blame him for all the losses and give him no credit for wins. This was a great win. He made the adjustments. He stuck with guys. Had the game plan, stuck to it, and we pulled out the win. So that was nice. Slow night for Braun. Not worried. Got the W. Can't complain. Shout out to Beasley for keeping us in the game. Got to give credit where credit is due. Beautifully put. Beautifully put. When AD got hurt his ankle, I said it's over. But good thing he still played. Yeah, dude, I was petrified, but he got it. He got it. Playoff adjustments, yes. Let's go Lakers. Are here to watch out. League, yes. Oh, nobody wants to face us. Nobody. Lakers defense outclassed the Wolves. Facts. 80 earned his paycheck without a doubt. Let's go Lake Show. Yep. One game behind Golden State, 5th place now. 2 games behind the Clippers, 6th place. 2 behind Suns for 4th place, or 3 behind the Suns for 4th place. Yeah, we gotta just keep winning our games. It's what it boils down to. Keep winning, we'll be good. Dennis was definitely turning up the intensity. Yeah, he was great defensively. When AD is feeling it, he's unstoppable. He really is. When AD is locked in and in his zone, he is the best player in the league. Like from all you cannot. There's not another player in the league that can match up to him the way he's playing. Now it's just the problem is that night in and night out, him playing this way. When he's this level, there's nobody better. Nobody. I mean that. Like Giannis, anybody, both sides, because he's leading the league in defense. So on both sides of the ball, there's nobody better when he's locked in like this. Rui Lockett, Tyler, he deserves playoff minutes. Oh, absolutely. Well, and Rui, if you look up Rui's playoff stats, which he doesn't have a ton, right? Because the Wizards weren't a perennial playoff team, but his game, he actually plays better in the playoffs, which is interesting. Just AD is going to miss a couple games. I hope not. We really can't afford it. We really can't. Vanderbilt really locked down Anthony Edwards, Vandalorian. He did. He deserves a ton of credit. I think we only give one away one game. I think so too. Like that was my big thing. I was preaching. If we got this win, I think we go 6-1, and I still believe that. I think we beat the Jazz twice. I think we beat the Rockets. So that gives us 3 more wins, and then I think we split the Clippers and the Suns. My hope is we beat the Clippers because I don't think we're going to catch the Suns. I really don't. Clippers still have a couple tough games. We may be able to catch the Clippers, so we need to beat the Clippers. So out of all, we have 5 games left, right? Out of all 5 of those games, we have to win. The Clippers, the only game that we can lose to is the Suns. If we lose to the Suns, I'll take it, but we have to beat the Clippers. If Warriors lose today, we win Sunday, we'll beat the 6 seed, yes, which would be amazing. Gotta keep tacking away. I knew AD was a fighter. Gritty performance, yes, beautiful. He will be out until the playoffs. Watch. I sure hope not. Let's go. Yes. What's going on, Buckkicker? Appreciate you being here. And yes, this was beautiful. Salute. We moved up 2 spots tonight. That's what I'm talking about. And if we keep on playing like this, we'll outright playoff spot. Where the Laker haters at. Let's go Lakers. Facts. I'm with you, Dexter. Just got to do our job. Got to do our part. Play our role. Can't count on other teams. Obviously, it'd be nice if we could get a loss here and there by some of the teams, the Clippers, the Warriors. That would be beautiful. But we got to play our game. Got to play our game. Um, Great second half, great defense, forced them into difficult shots and turnovers. The on-ball pressure from Dennis, that comeback started with him tonight, and Rui too. He really impressed on D tonight. Yeah, he is, because again, he's just so physical, so strong. Can't move him. Can't move that guy. Long wingspan, as Gabe said, 7'2" wingspan. It's just he's that guy. Kitty Cat had no answer. Facts. Damn, AD is great. He really is. Anthony Davis is that dude when he wants to be. I hope he's not. And if he is, hopefully it's not anything major. Hopefully it's just like they give him a break for the Rockets game. If so, we need to get a 10-day big. We need a 10-day big for that Rockets game, Jazz game, whatever. We need it. We need it badly. I know I do too. Can't credit AD enough tonight. Just amazing on one wheel. Put the game to bed. I hope he's all right for the Rockets game. I do too. That's my biggest concern right now. He was absolutely incredible. He deserves all his flowers tonight. For us to do that team like that is a great sign. That's an elite defense. Yeah, seriously. For us, I mean, we outscored them by 28 points at one point, some of that in the second half. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Hopefully AD tweaked it and it's not a sprain. I hope so. I hope it's not either. Like I said, we'll know more tomorrow. That Wolves team probably matches up the best against us out of any team. I actually agree with that. I really do. Because I just think their size, their length, their bigs, their guard play, everything. I think that they're just a tough matchup. And for us to be able to do what we did on their home court is just huge. Because chances are we won't play them again unless they, upset a Denver team or something like that, right? Or the play-in, But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping that the Lakers squeeze that 6 seed, but we'll see. Is Cat one of the game's greatest young players? I just don't see much from him. I mean, he's another guy that's inconsistent. He's like a monster one game and then not. Problem is that they've turned him into a 6'8" wing, and he's not a 6'8" wing, right? He's very good, very talented, very gifted scorer. He's not very good defensively. He's not very good at rebounding the basketball, but he's really good at just getting you buckets. But when you turn him into a 3-point specialist, I mean, you get what you get. AD is good, yeah. Got to sit AD against Houston. I'm okay with that, but we got to get somebody. We got to. We just can't afford to just play small again. Mike Conley was crushing D'Lo. It would have been interesting if you would have traded for him as a two-way player, even though I know he's old and more win now. Yeah, I mean, look, I wouldn't have been mad if we got Mike Conley, but D'Lo is the better all-around player in my opinion. Conley was just hot. Conley he couldn't miss to save his life. He's just a savvy vet. But D'Lo, with his age, his talent, his abilities, I mean, D'Lo's shown the ability to do what Mike Conley's done on numerous occasions. I think this was kind of like a statement game for Mike Conley, hey, I'm here. This is what it is. But regardless, great win. Shet coming in hot with the $5 super chat. Thank you so mumuch. Easy work. I think AD might sit one game out, but he's all right. I think he's all right too. I could see him sitting out the Rockets game. We need a big. We do badly. Because I don't want to see Houston just running to the rim and just dunking on us all game again, right? That was rough. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, we'll know more tomorrow. But this was light work. I love it. Love seeing this performance, especially on the road. Again, we've been really good on the road this year. In 2 huge games, right? Against the Bulls, who have been hot. They had won 7 out of 10 of their last games. Really needed that win. They're a team that's playing for seeding. And then for us to then go to Minnesota, and this is as big of a game for them as it is for us. And they're at home. For us to come in and do what we did is just, it's massive. It's massive. But it's good. But again, Shep, thank you so much for $5 super chat. Now I am $5 away from another shot. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Add that $5 to the pot. Or where were we? Sorry, give me 1 second. I lost my spot. Here we go. AD for MVP. I'm with it. I'm scared AD will be out for the rest of the season. I don't think he'll be out for the rest of the season, but I could see him missing a game or two, which would be rough. Tyler coming in hot with the super coverage. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Really do. I appreciate that. Great win. Yes, I'm with you. Let's go. Let's get it. I love it. Love to see it. Keep stacking up these W's. Vando locked down Anthony Davis all game, and Rui did the same against Cat. Dude, he was fantastic. And yeah, I mean, just defensively, we were great. Yeah, this was an absolutely team win. Anthony Edwards, yeah. We are looking great. We are looking really good, man. This team is a real team. Lakers are 5-0 full strength, yes, and I love it. I love to see it. Best and biggest win of the season by far. Dennis has ice in his veins. What a steal for a veteran minimum. Seriously, he has been fantastic. Look, he's had his rough moments, stuff like that, but I've talked about that on numerous occasions. Like, people, I think, sometimes forget that he's a vet minimum guy, but he is one of, if not the best backups in the entire league, right? He's not a guy you really want starting at point guard as like your guy, but he's a guy that like you need on your team. I'm taking a shot with you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, get your shots in. Like I said, I'm not going to do this again until we make the playoffs, but I figured why not? This was a huge win. $5 more away from one more shot. So, and then every $25 we'll take a shot. So right now, one shot in, waiting for the second. Cheers, Tyler. Appreciate you. Cheers. LeBron looked great in full bounce to me. He just missed shots, but still got us a double-double. Yeah, look, I mean, LeBron's still LeBron. I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about it. He almost looked like he was coasting to me out there. But you got to take into account, he just came back. It's the third game back. Like, it happened. Can we mention this 3 years in a row of AD getting hurt by Towns and Gobert? Yeah, I mean, it's just because he's fighting against the trees with that. Let's go. Yes, I love it. AD looking like an MVP facts. We battled out there tonight after it looked like we didn't even want to win in that first half. Just seriously, that second half we earned it and got what we deserved. Let's go Lakers and those shots in, Tyler. Yes, I appreciate it. Yes, absolutely. OKC lost, Clippers lost, and they got New Orleans next. Yeah, I actually want the Pelicans to beat the Clippers badly. Let's get it. But let's see, Lakers Nation 24. What else? Jaden McDaniels might just be as good a defender at Minnesota like Vanderbilt was for them this season. Seriously, dude, McDaniels, I mean, they're calling him the seatbelt for a reason. And that dude is locking up. That dude has been really good defensively. Yeah, you do. You got to credit him. He's going to be a player for them. Like, watch out for him as the years go on. Because he's young, he's hungry, he's talented, he's athletic, he's clamps. He's going to end up being a player, and hopefully a future Laker like Vanderbilt. Imagine him and Vando on the wings. Ooh, a girl can dream, but we'll see. And then Goswin coming in hot with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. It says that this was your first super chat, so thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. Let's go. Let's take a shot, brother. Yeah, let's do it. Second shot of the night, and I don't want to pour it on camera because. Well, just so you guys can see the bottle, just so you guys know. Because, like I said, I want the stream down. Cheers. Ooh, put some hair on your chest. But, yeah, great win. Solid win. And very, very thankful for us in this position. Now it's just continuing to just weather the storm now, right? We're in control. Got to stick to that control. So that is very, very important going forward. But again, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you as always. Where were we? We Spurs to beat the Warriors. Dude, that would just be beautiful. Is it still halftime? Yeah, it's still halftime. All right. Get that W. I feel like this game showed us what AD has brought here to do. Bron did what the Lakers wanted him to do. This should be AD's team. LeBron should really be the third option behind D'Lo, in my opinion. On some nights, like come playoffs, you need LeBron to be LeBron. right? But during the regular season, you're okay with LeBron just kind of coasting, right? Especially at his age. But we need playoff LeBron. We need playoff LeBron badly. Once we get to the playoffs, of course, as it stands, Lakers, you having shots now. What are you doing when Lakers play Celtics in the finals, dude? If we make it to the NBA finals and we win the finals, I don't know. We're gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to do something wild. The shot thing is just for fun. Like we were just joking about it in a live stream, and then we ended up getting to 500. Or yeah, it was five. Was it 500? I don't know. But one of the streams, I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's just do it. Like I said, the only reason I have it $25 in either one super chat or a cumulative is because if I made it any cheaper, like I'd be trashed by the end of the end of the stream, right? Like, if I did like $10, you're gonna get somebody that's just like, here's 100, and now I got to take 10 shots, and I'm barely hanging on. So, but outside of that, I don't know. Maybe I will make it like $10 if we make it to the finals or something, to where why not? I'll get trashed. I also don't want to get thrown off of off of YouTube, so got to be semi cautious. But in general, like I said, I'm not going to do this again until we get to the playoffs. If we make the playoffs, I'll probably do this little like just fun. Like I said, it's just for fun. It's not like anything serious. Like I don't really expect people to, oh, here's $25. If you want to, I appreciate it. It's just support for me, which I'm thankful. But it's not something that like I'm like, give me $25. It's just I appreciate it. I really do. Make the game come from behind, dub. Yes, I love it. Beautiful. Malik played big too. Yes, I said it earlier. I wish that Ham gave him a couple more minutes and just gave him a couple more opportunities, because we need him. We really do. We need him to be hot and stay hot. So I'm not going to complain about a win, but it would have been nice to maybe like get him like 2 or 3 more shots and see if he knocked him down. If he would have given us 5 or 6 threes, it would have been pretty nice. Just to get his confidence up. That's what it's about. Why was LeBron so passive? I mean, we didn't need him to give us 30, and they were really trying to like hone in on him. So I'm not going to lie. I didn't watch the whole second half because I was mad that we was down. I just checked out and found out we won. I was like, no way. Hey, I'll take it. It was beautiful. Second half, locked up money. When you realized where the Lakers would be if they didn't start off 2, dude, if we didn't start off 2-10, and we just won half of the games that we lost, right? We'd be like the 4th seed right now, like literally. But hey, it's made this team have to grow up fast. Because look at it like this: if it wasn't for that 2-10 start, let's say we started the season like 8-4. Does Rob Pelinka make the trades that he makes? Do we, do the Lakers, if they do make those trades, do they try to expedite these wins? Or is it kind of stagnant because guys are trying to figure out? Like, it made us have to figure it. We did those trades because we had to. It was like the season's done if we don't make these trades. Rob Pelinka makes the trades, and then it's like it's go time. We don't have time to figure it out. We don't have time to play games. We gotta play. And so that, I think, things happen for a reason, so to speak, but regardless, I love it. It's his 3rd game back. He'll be all right. Lakers Nation, baby. Love it. Love it. Love it. Now these next 2 should be too easy. Hopefully Bron can get in rhythm in the Rockets and Jazz game. That's my hope too, because there's nobody that can check LeBron in the Rockets and Jazz game. So he should have a field day. I thought D'Lo was going to go crazy, but good way. Team ball, we striking at a great time, and Beasley hate got to be done. Yeah, seriously, you got to credit him. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. Merch Lakers 7 seed. I would love to like merch. I do want to do merch eventually. We'll see. I kind of want to get a little bigger because like I want it to be worth it. Because I mean, if I'm gonna do merch, like obviously the idea is to make money, right? Like have some success with that. So I feel like I need to get a little bigger in order for that to happen. But I love the 7 seed. Lakers Nation here couldn't care less about Lonnie's minutes. I just care about wins. Isabel, what is going on? Appreciate you being here. Finally, Ham adjustments and took Troy Brown out when he wasn't providing. Yeah, you got to give him credit. He did a great job. All the people complaining about free throws don't ever want to accept that we draw a lot of fouls a legit way and we don't foul. Exactly. I mean, it's not like by accident. No more 10 days allowed. Oh, is it? Are we past the deadline? I thought we still had a couple days, but you might be right. You may be right. Today's game proved we got the best center in the West. Yeah, facts. I think this time you go get a center. The Lakers need to stop being cheap. I agree. If you can't do any more 10 days, then just sign a center. You just sign one. We need it. Can't mess around. We do. We need another big. I'm with you. Kept the crunch 81 leg. Win. Go Lakers. Yes, Lee. Appreciate you. And yes, that was huge, huge, huge. Y'all want to be big shots from Beasley when it mattered, and he came through in that first half. Those shots were big to keep them from getting bigger leads. Yes, agreed. He played great. I don't think Beasley played. I don't think he did either. Dennis Schroeder get my game ball. Lakers in 5. Yes, he was fantastic. And yes, Lakers in 5. I am with you. Salute, Tyler. Well, thank you, Speedy. Appreciate you. Yee-hee. I love it. I love it. Gobert gave us issues when they put Cat at the 5. He started killing them. Yeah. Let's see. This team is resilient. First half was bad, but we were able to right the ship, and that mattered. And Beasley shooting soils. Now he's listening to us talk about him. Yeah, well, he definitely is, because I mean, he even made the little tweet or whatever. But great job by this team. Great adjustments, great win. Like I always say, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. I said that with the 2-10 start, saying it now. You know, it's just how do you start? How do you finish? Got to finish strong. I thought Cat had a pedestrian game in terms of impact. Yeah, I'm not sure about him being a franchise type player. He's not your, like, if he's the best player on your team, you're not winning a championship. Cat on both ends was not impressive. Yeah, let's go Sin City, Tyler. Let's keep winning. I'm with you. I'm with you. Sleep, relax. I'm with you. Lakers chip. Easy, number 18. I love it. Let's get it. I thought D'Lo was fine. I thought D'Lo played great. He could have shot a little better, but I thought he was fine. He did what we needed him to do. If the Lakers don't get a big, hope Lakers and reserve spare ankles for AD, right? Just grab one out of storage. It's fine, AD. I mean, they weren't giving an excuse at the start of the game saying he wasn't 100%. It's very true. Exactly. All of a sudden, he's having a bad game, and it's like, oh, he's not very good. Let's go. I love it. Let's get this chip. Yep. Let's go Lakers. I love it. I love it. Next game, and is he fine? I don't know. I mean, we'll find out more tomorrow. I don't really want to speculate. Hopefully, if he does sit out, it's not more than just the Rockets game. Everybody dealing with something. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if Ant-Man gets a pass, then what does Anthony Davis get? Because Anthony Davis, we clearly saw him get hurt. Congrats on 11K. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, this channel's growing insanely fast, in my opinion, and I'm very, very, very thankful. But yeah, if you're not subscribed, take a quick second, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. Hit that like button. Greatly appreciate that. AD define going to sit out the next 2 games. Definitely going to sit out the next 2 games, but must 10 day. Big, preferably Whiteside, because he played the best defense, or Jahlil Okafor. Look, I've loved Jahlil Okafor since Duke. The Duke actually won me a ton of money that year, but that's a side note. Yeah, I mean, I hope he doesn't sit out the next 2. It's very likely. But apparently we can't. I don't know. I got to look into it. But if they're right, we can't do a 10-day anymore. Then we got to just sign somebody. We really do. Really do. High Tech, thank you so much. I just saw you commented at the bottom of the stream. It said, I just subscribed. I really appreciate it. Everyone that subscribed to the stream, I really do. I've gotten a handful of you, and I'm very thankful. I used to be a sports reporter, so let's see what we can do to get you there for those interviews. But we hitting stride at the right time. Lakers going 7-0. Curtis, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And that's awesome. I'm sure that was a blast doing that. And look, I'm very blessed, very thankful for the position I'm in. And I'm willing to work hard. I'm willing to grind. I'm willing to take my lumps along the way, and do what I got to do to get to the level that I need to get to. Like I said, I believe I'm growing insanely fast. It's been like 8 months, and I'm already over 11,000 subs. I thought it'd take me years to get there. So I'm very blessed. I'm willing to take things as they come. But Curtis, I would appreciate it. Anytime you ever can, point me in a direction or something, I'd be thankful. We can play AD how the Clippers just did Kawhi. Yeah, that's true. I'm kind of confused why Bees was benched after making three threes. I mean, I just think Ham found a rotation that was working and just stuck with it, which I don't really blame him. Why fix something that ain't broke? It would have been nice to see him, get a little more burn, but I'm not okay. I'm okay with the decision. I think you mean 80, but yeah, I'm with you. Definitely. Cooking Towns Gobert. I love it. Um, I think I'm finally get Ham's rotation in the first half. He been playing 10 players to see who playing hot or who doing good. Then he figures out the minutes from the rest of the game from there. I mean, that's very positive. I mean, you gotta keep in mind too. He's still trying to navigate this whole thing and find out like who's got it tonight. What are the good rotations? He's still on the fly. It's not like we've played an entire season and a training camp and an off season with this team, right? He's still as much as anybody trying to figure up work? Does that lineup work? All of that stuff. So I mean, Ham's still trying to figure a lot out too. And that's one of the reasons why like people are always like, oh, you give him too much credit. And it's like because he deserves it. Like think of all the things that Darvin Ham has had to deal with this year. The inconsistencies, right? Not having a real roster, guys in and out of the lineup all season long, right? Missing some of your best players. On top of that, getting an entirely new roster. I mean, Darvin Ham has had to deal with a lot this year. So yeah, I do give him a pass because I mean, how many coaches could deal with what he's dealt with and still have this team in a position that they're in? But Real coming in hot with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I see you. It's the first time you've given a super chat here, so I'm very thankful. It's kind of cool. I never noticed that before. It doesn't actually tell me on my stream, but I have the stream always pulled up, and it says under it, celebrate the first super chat for Real Recognized. So that's cool. It's cool that YouTube does that. But again, thank you so much. Anthony Davis will play. The coach said, okay, perfect. Thank you so much for clarifying that, Real. I really do appreciate you for that. Yeah, because that was my only concern. And look, 80's got to play, right? I mean, if you have to manage his minutes, whatever you got to do, just get him in the game, right? We can't afford it. We can't afford it otherwise. But that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Again, thank you so much for that update. How are we looking? Oh, come on, Spurs. I know the Spurs aren't going to win, but oh man, I would love it. Can you? Oh, that's funny. I was just looking at it. Yeah, they're down 8 right now. They're down 58-66. I mean, they're hanging around, so you never know. Something could happen. Nuggets had all their starters except for Aaron Gordon. I think I hate when teams do this late in the year, but that's why you earn the number 1 seed, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I mean, you can make an argument they could lose pretty much every game the rest of the season and they'd still be okay. But we'll see. Sorry, trying to find a comment to me. Vanderbilt is a perfect role player for this team. His constant hustle anchors our defense. However, needs to stop fumbling. Yeah, I mean, look, if he was a perfect player, then we wouldn't have gotten him for on the cheap. But he's 23. He's only going to get better. He's only going to improve. He's been knocking down that corner 3 consistently, which is good. If he can just do that, that'd be great. I can't really get on him too much. He's been our X factor. I mean, he's guarding. I mean, think about all the things he's guarding Luka one game and Anthony Edwards the next game, and Kyrie Irving one game, and then dude, the guy has the toughest defense of his. In his power, so I can't really knock him too much, but I do love what we're seeing with him. I don't think we fixed the bench problem because he kept the starts and all game game bench players was there. Was either LeBron, AD, or D'Lo. Yes, which I'm fine with staggering, but that's why I just think you bring Reeves off the bench because then you don't have to play guys. I mean, obviously in a game like this, yes, but I think most games you won't have to play guys heavy minutes. Now, look, come playoffs, if this is what Darvin Ham wants to do, absolutely do that, right? Because you're only going to play 7-8 guys anyway, most likely, right? So I'm okay with it. But for the rest of these games, like I didn't mind the shift change. Lots of teams, Denver does the shift change, right? The Milwaukee Bucks do the shift change. Like Darvin Ham didn't invent that. Like, people were like, I can't believe Ham did that. Like, I've never seen that before. Like, Denver's done it all year, right? Like, literally, that's why their bench is like a -13 because they never have Joker on the floor with their bench unit, and the starters are like a +30 or whatever, right? So Milwaukee, they do that. They'll sit Giannis, Middleton, and Holiday all the time. So that I didn't mind it, but the problem is that like if you're gonna do that, you have to have Reeves come off the bench because then you're doing that shift change into Schroeder, Reeves, Troy Brown, Lonnie, or Rui, and Gabriel, whatever, stuff like that. So I can't wait for LeBron to find his rhythm. He'll get there. Like I said, it's his third game back. I'm not worried about it. Strip on Edwards was beautiful facts. Best movie did this year, yeah. He'll be all right. At this point, people who still call AD soft are just trolls. People love to hate, If I was looking at something. If AD isn't getting hate, then he's doing something wrong, right? I mean, that's how it always is. Lakers are so much improved. Oh, without a doubt. This team needs a little bit more discipline with the turnovers, but other than that, this is a well-balanced team. Yeah, I agree with the turnovers, but I mean, you got to keep in mind, we're trying to figure out in like 25 games what teams have been able to do all season. And we haven't had consistency. We've played, 4 or 5 games with a full roster. Like, you're going to have turnovers. You're going to have those moments. This team has just done that in stride. Are the Lakers tied with the Pelicans win? If the Pelicans win against the Clippers, are we back in 8th? Technically, because they'd be a game ahead of us, but then if we beat the Rockets, we're ahead. As long as we stay at least on pace with the Pelicans, we have the tiebreaker, so we get the nod. So if, for example, let's say the Pelicans finish with 44 wins, as long as we finish with 44 wins, then we would be whatever, we'd be the 6th seed or whatever, and they would be the 7th seed. So at worst, we have to stay pace with the Pelicans. Which we should be able to. We really should. We should be able to. Pelicans still have a very tough stretch. I want the Pelicans to beat the Clippers because I think we beat the Rockets and the Jazz. And I think the Pelicans are going to lose at least 1 or 2 more games. At least, I think. You never know. Teams get hot just at the right time. But I do think that they win at least 1 or they lose at least 1 or 2 more games. So as long as the Lakers don't lose more than 1 game, we're good. So beat the teams in front of us. I don't see the Suns beating us unless they play a perfect game like the Bulls and can't miss. Otherwise, Lakers will walk them. I think so too because they're not going to match up very well. Scoring wise, they can keep up scoring, but are they going to be able to get stops? That's the big thing. If it comes down to like who can get, like if it's a tight game and it comes down to like who do I trust to get stops at the end, I'm going to trust the Lakers to get stops over the Suns. So. Pat Bev, how's knocking them out of the playoffs going? Right, fact. Ham doesn't get enough credit. He's a defensive coach. Yeah, absolutely. Look, Ham has done fine this year. He's had his hiccups. He's had his bad moments. Don't get me wrong. He hasn't been perfect, but given all the circumstances, the guy's done about as good of a job as you can do. Imagine when LeBron gets back to his highest level. Oh, without a doubt. Wait till we get playoff LeBron. What a great win. Lakers proved even through the rough first half and sub-absent LeBron, we can still give energy and turn the game around. Yeah, exactly. It's beautiful to see. Like this team just instills so much confidence into us as a fandom. Let's get this win, Spurs. I know we need it. They're only down 2. They're hanging around. Come on, Spurs. Come on, man, please. 10-day contracts has expired. Thank you, Art. I appreciate that. Yeah, somebody, Zach mentioned that earlier. And I appreciate that. Yeah. I thought we still had a couple more days, but like I said, you're probably spot on. Huge win. Yes. Huge win, Jay. Huge win. Okay, so I can understand it. Yeah. AD is worth his weight in gold, regardless of AD haters in our fan base. Yeah, absolutely. And this is why I say repeatedly, you're not trading Anthony Davis. Like, you're not getting rid of Anthony Davis. He's too important. Oh, Draymond hurt his leg. That sucks. You don't want to see that. Yeah, they're down 2 right now, which is good. Golden State got Denver, Thunder, sacked Portland next. They could lose 3 of those 4 games. They could. I have my concerns that, like, Portland should be a run through. My concern is that Sacramento just sits guys because, like, they already have the playoffs locked up. They're probably locked into the 3 seed because Memphis keeps winning. I could see them just sitting guys. If they play fully healthy, then I think that they could beat them. So, I mean, we'll see. But I definitely, Golden State at least loses 1, if not 2 games rest of the way. But it'd be nice if we could get like that random Spurs win, which San Antonio is winning. Oh, I'm gonna have to wrap up here shortly. I want to watch that game. I really do. I'm probably gonna be disappointed, but I want to watch that game. All right, let's see real quick because I just want to make sure. Okay, so that guy's the shot. Okay, so we're still $23 away from a shot. I just want to make sure I'm not like chipping you guys out of taking a shot. So I'm still $23 away from one more shot. Every team is going to pull their starters out, so we don't get the 6 seed. They don't want to see Bron and AD in the playoffs, and AD is not soft. Yeah, AD is not soft, and that's my concern too. Is that teams like sit for like the Pelicans, stuff like that. I've never understood that either. What's going on, Gideon? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Lakers turning on the engines, and their defense and offense is cooking right now. Yes, seriously. Those who said trade AD are real quiet. They probably don't watch basketball seriously. It's just silly to me. Hurt his knee, and Spurs only down 3. You should call Pop and tell him to get the dubs to help the Lakers coach. Yeah, dude, we need this win. Let's go Spurs. Clippers and Pels play tomorrow. Clippers lose. That's 1, and we beat them. The 6 seed is possible. It is. We're right there. We're right there. It's not impossible. Like I still don't want to get our hopes up. I think 7 seed is now extremely likely, but we do have a shot for the 6 seed. AG trade value, KD plus Booker or Fox plus Sabonis, Curry plus Clay. Yeah, if that, I mean, you'd have to get some crazy return in order to justify trading AD. What a weird sequence that was while AD was down, no one fouling, and they just continued by. Well, it's because it just broke for the Lakers. Like, Winian tried to foul on that strip. He wasn't trying to strip he just hit the ball, and the ball just came loose, and then we were off to the races, right? Like, they were trying to foul. It's just he went down. We were on a fast break. You're not going to stop play. So you finish that, we come down, and then AD's still down, and they were just scared to attack, turn the ball over again. It changed the game. It was a weird sequence, but it really, just was our benefit. Since we won this game, do you think 6 seed is enough with 1 loss since Clippers are fumbling? I mean, is it? Yes, of course. But with 1 loss, the problem is we're not in control of it, right? I do think Clippers and the Warriors are going to lose another game or 2, but we would essentially have to sweep the board, in my opinion, for us to get the 6 seed. But you never know. I mean, look, stranger things have happened, right? So we could be right there. AD is the best defensive player in the league. If he would have played 65 games, he would have caught Defensive Player of the Year and had a chance at MVP. Agreed. I'm with you, Buck Hager. Let's see. Spurs has to find a way to win, but the Warriors at home, they are. But man, if they can pull this out, they're still up 3 points, man. I don't want to get my hopes up. When is Mo Bamba coming back? He gone too long. He is young guy. He should be healing quickly, like Edwards. Yeah. So last we heard, he's out until the playoffs. But we do need Mo Bamba back. That would be nice. No, Warriors lose, so Lakers can go straight to the playoffs. That would be just beautiful. Asked if he's playing against Houston. Hell yeah, good. That's the AD we need. Yeah, and he goes crazy against some. Yeah, someone was gonna score For Conley to be their leading scorer, that means we did our job. That's a good point. That's an excellent point, butt kicker. Rui did a great job defending Cat. I was impressed. Yeah, he was fantastic. What do you think we getting 5th or 6th seed at the end of it all? I don't really think we get the 5th seed. I mean, it's not impossible. I think that, but I do think that that's a little bit. It's a little tough. But I do think the 6th seed is very possible. If we go 6-0, if we go 5-0 the rest of the way, which would be 7-0, I think we get the 6th seed without a doubt. Just got to win our games. Just got to win our games. Huge win. Another dominant performance by AD. Great floor leadership by D'Lo and outstanding team defense. The bench was great. Agreed. This was just a beautiful game all around. Seriously. Fantastic. It was just twisted ankle. Good. I didn't like LeBron's body language tonight. He seems disinterested at times, walking around, standing around with his hands on his hip. No being aggressive. I know he looked kind of like he was coasting this game. Not really too worried about him. He just got back, but we'll see. We'll see how he goes going forward. Do you think we fix the bench problem if we still have starters on the court? No, I don't. I still think you should move Reeves to the bench, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. I'm not going to complain. Then now you just got to stagger the minutes and you'll be fine. A team to beat LA. Let's get it. Stepping on Winnen's toe. Let's see. Brunson with 48. Yeah, Brunson, man. Is AD going to play Sunday? Yes. It looks like he's playing. He said he's playing next game in the interview. Yes, beautiful. Let's see. We can continue to play catch-up basketball. It won't end well. Yeah. We gotta establish ourselves early. We do. Got to lock in. Get it done ASAP. We need the Pelicans to lose tomorrow. I actually feel the opposite. I want them to beat the Clippers because the Pelicans still have a very tough schedule. They still have a lot of really tough games. They're going to lose another game or two. And even if they don't, as long as we do our job, we have the tiebreaker. We need to catch the Clippers. We need to catch the Clippers and the Warriors. So I'm actually okay with the Pelicans beating them. Yeah, that's beautiful. Let's root for the Spurs. Yes. Let's all speak it into existence, right? All at the same time. Come on, Spurs. Let's go. They're still up 2. Oh, come on, San Antonio. Let's get it. Yeah, I actually want we want the Pels to win too. Great. Go Lakers. I love it. What's going on, Smooth? Appreciate you in the house. What's up, Tyler? What is up? Appreciate you. Let's go Lakers. Yes. Yeah, thank you again, Real. I really appreciate that. Is there a deadline to sign people? No. Well, I mean, technically the playoffs, but no, you can, as long as the only deadline, because people always think like, oh, they won't be playoff eligible. The only deadline is for people that get bought out after, was it the March 15th deadline or whatever? Yo, I missed the game. What happened? The Lakers won. Terrible first half, excellent second half, got the win. 80 is playing. I love it. Good. After the Rockets game, we have a back-to-back Tuesday and Wednesday. Yes, and we got to get both of those. Last back-to-back of the season, have to beat the Jazz, and then have to beat the Clippers. Spurs won't win. They don't want to. I don't think they will either, but I'm really hoping. Yes, come on, Spurs. Lakers go into the playoffs. Yes. Dre played in second half. Oh, okay. Lakers need Warriors to slip against the Spurs, and Lakers need to win against the Rockets, take the 6th seed due to winning the season series against the Warriors. Let's go. Yes, I am right there with you. Let's get it. With 4 wins, we might get the 6th seed. Yeah, we very well might. Spot 5-0. It's beautiful, beautiful thing. Clippers and Warriors are still sporadic teams. Who knows? Yeah, seriously. Thought the season was over when AD hit the floor. Not gonna lie, dude. That had me terrified, dude. Don't get me wrong. I'm right there with you. Spurs are up. I know we need them to hold on. I think we get the 7th or 8th seed, but that should get us into the playoffs. I don't have a worry about us getting into the playoffs, but I love the 6th seed. I really would. Yeah, he will. He'll explode in the playoffs. Getting mad about box out and just standing around. Yeah, he looked like he didn't have it today, but it is his 3rd game back. Spurs are up. I love it. Let's go. 5th seed, here we come. Yes, let's get it. I'd rather sign a big than the lost AD play this next game, knowing that we could be one more back-to-back to go when we need him for both of them games. He said he's playing both back-to-backs. Based on reports, they said that that he had a decision, he had a choice on one or the other, and ended up getting that, and ended up choosing the Jazz and Clippers. So hopefully that's the game he plays. But anyway, got to the end of the chat. Thank you all so very much. Hit that subscribe button, please, on your way out. I am only 30 subs away from 11,300. So do your part. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button. And I really appreciate that. Everyone that gave super chats, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the shots. Seriously, it was great. And like I said, I'll do this again if we end up making the playoffs. We'll have to celebrate. And then, like I said, if we end up making the finals or something, we're gonna have to do something crazy. But again, I really appreciate y'all. You guys are awesome. And I will see you all on Sunday for hopefully another Lakers win. We should beat Houston, so let's get it.